Why, good morning, YouTube, and happy Sunday. This is Michelle, and I am happy to be one of the crafters joining in with PoetSpice in her Embossy Punch Bunch collaboration. This was a great challenge. We were to get out our embossing folders, get out our punches, and to try to create some new projects. So I wanted to show you, I've actually come up with an inventory. Okay, sorry guys, I'm an accountant by trade, so I came up with an inventory of all of my embossing my embossing folders, as well as my list of punches. And so I've put little X's by the ones that I've used, so that way I can kind of keep track to try to get through and use as many of these as possible over the next couple of weeks in our collaboration. So let me show you some of the art ingredients for my first project here. I've used this old Stampin' Up! Stamp set. I've used distressing inks. I got out my Texture Boutique purse. I think the only reason I got this was because it was so cute, but once I got it, I started acquiring. Here's my file folder of embossing folders. Well, my file case. I used my Tear on the Edge, which is a Stampin' Up! Ruler. I used my Little B doily edge punch and my tag maker and two bird punches. One is the Fiskars Mini Swallow and the Tim Holtz Birdie, and the embossing folders that I've used, and they're super hard because of the acrylic to be able to see, but I'm going to try to hold them up. There we go. One is a bird kind of on a branch, and then the other one is a single bird. Alrighty, so let me show you what I've come up with for today's project. Alrighty, so here it is, my summer Prelude junk journal. I received, I'm part of the Ephemera's Vintage Garden Busy Bees, and I'm part of their club, and got this journal. This was a sneak peek of one of Debbie's new designs, and oh my stars, when I saw it, I just loved the colors, the theme, very subtle hues of mauves and peaches and creams and plums, and just a fabulous design. So I took to making the journal, and then once I received word that I was part of the Embossy Punch Bunch, I set through and went to find those embossing folders and punches that I could use. So let's get in. The book here I actually used from Chic Boudoir. There was a cover in Chic Boudoir that I knew that the colors matched the colors in Summer Prelude. So I went and I printed that out. That's also an EVG digital print kit. And so I printed the cover and then just took to making the journal. The closure is super simple, just this beautiful peach ribbon. I've been hoarding this peach satin ribbon. And so let's get into the journal real quick so you can see what I've made. This is Summer Prelude, so I used the title there in this title band. The washi strips come in the kit. But here goes this. I've got some rosettes. I've got a little tiny cream trim. When you turn to the side, I put in a Tim Holtz hitch. No, that's not a hitch fastener. Door knocker. And have just tied some fibers in all of the various shades that are represented in the collection. And then I also used another one of the little title banners and put it on the back. And then here's the back. It's just such a pretty damask pattern. I've used some corners. So let's get in so that I can show you where I've used my punches. So first page here, we've got pocket. This is from the Chic Boudoir, and right off the bat, ta-da, here's one of my tags. The birds just came out. The embossed birds just go so perfect with this design. So there's that. And on the first, there's four. I have four signatures in this little tiny journal. I think I counted, and there's a total of 90 pages. So I did, because this is really when I printed this, I've reinforced it with the collection pages in printed on cardstock, but I did do some reinforcement. So if you see a little shine there, that's because I just ran some tape. I just wanted it to have a little bit more strength to the fold. So here we have our first page in our seam. I have one of my coffee filter Fussy Mussies here. This is the Tim Holtz tattered floral die, and these are all cut out of coffee filters but tucked in there. Here's one of my tags, and look at that. Didn't that come out beautiful? And I just distressed the edges and then lightly ran my distress tool over the pattern so that the raised portion can be seen. All of the pages were torn using that on the edge die there. So let's see, so there's that. I've got stamping. It's a fold out. Here's another page. Again, the collection was so beautiful. There, just some more stamping. And there with the birds. Just some tea stain paper there. It's all crunchy. More of the collection and stamping. Right here I've used my bird punch. That's my Tim Holtz punch, and I punched out the bird in some of the offsets of the paper. And this is a coffee filter that has been dyed in beet juice. That came out really pretty. And so in there, some of my tuck spots, I used my little bee punch, doily punch, to cut some papers there. And there are more birds decorating the coffee filter. And here you see, got some swallows flying in the center of this first signature. Over here, that's a digi printout file folder and more journaling paper. So just going down on the other side. Very simple, cute little summer journal. I just love this summer prelude. So here's the second signature. More of the same. Here's a tag on one side. Lots of space for journaling. Kept the stamping very simple, but the cherry blossom stamping set really went well with this digital collection from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Here's the center of the second signature. More swallows, and those were those little tiny punches from Fiskars. And here is a little baggie. Pull out this. This is one of the tags from the kit, this collection. Another tattered floral die cut there. So we've got glassing bag from Tattered Dream, and I've got some of the design paper. This is from Chic Boudoir. This is from the collection, and here, using my embossing folder, I made a really pretty. Oh, it's peach. So I've had some peach paper cardstock, and so just printed that. And there are more. There's the birds decorating the glassine baggie, more swallows flying in the center. On this side, more tags from the collection. And these have all been distressed. Another peach little taggy here with the bird. That's the back side. That's the front side. Again, these, I would not have ever even thought about using the embossing folders if it hadn't been for this challenge. So thank you so much, Jamie. She just comes up with some incredible collaborations, and I'm just so honored to be a part. There are lots of incredible crafters who are also part of the collaboration, and I will list them in the description box. Here's one of those side pockets. I've got a tag, that's Chic Boudoir in there. The colors really went well with the Summer Prelude. I've got, this is a paper clip that I had made. This was a tattered floral paper clip I had made. And there's just some, using some sprays just to make some more journaling sheets. More swallows flying. Etsy purchase. Baggie, and the tag is in there. I think this is from Rachel. Shop. And going through. Again, this collection is gorgeous. The colors are so pretty. Here's another one of my beat dyed coffee filter tuck spots. Used some of the cut off the paper, but then this is one of the one of the sheets. I cut that as well. There's a tag there. Some more sprayed paper. There's one of my punch birds. Another Etsy purchase. Baggie in there. Got some a tag. And what else is in here? Oh, some more of the little journaling sheets that have been punched with the border punch. Center of this signature, more swallows. I think those are swallows. It's not like I'm a bird expert. But there's the tags. The other side of the coffee filter, using some of those punch swallows to decorate that. And then inside I've got another embossed tag, another sheet of sprayed paper. This, and on the back I've got a little hidden spot there. And there you have it. So quite fun to make. Gorgeous collection. Definitely the challenge helped me to be able to embellish this. And I just like the way it came out. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I will list the other collaborators in my description box below. Trying to get this taped and up in time, so I have to go get dressed for church. Hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. Thanks for joining us with the Embossy Punch Bunch collaboration. Thank you, Miss Jamie Lola Tallulah. PoetSpice. Bye, everybody, and have a great day.